everyone. Yeah, so as you read, I'm Sarah, the owner of Colorfully Sarah's shop, and this was my first shop launch. To be honest, I'm recording this clip probably about a month after the shop launch. I recorded everything else in the YouTube video. I just could not bring myself to talk to the camera. I'm extremely shy. I genuinely feel like somebody out there could benefit from seeing my whole process. As awkward as I feel talking to the camera, and as awkward as I feel just taking you through my home and just showing you my whole office. So right now my plan for this YouTube channel is probably mostly studio vlogs. I would also like to have some videos on tips and advice for growing your own small business. Probably not too many cross-stitch things. Although my business is mostly a cross-stitch business, I think I'd rather keep my YouTube channel more small business themed, more artist focused. So yeah, so if you are thinking of starting your own small business, or you're just interested in seeing my small business grow, I think it'd be really good for me to document this entire journey so that you guys can come along with me. But that's enough chatting for now. I will let you guys see what happened on launch day. So a little recap for you on how the shop launch went. Overall, I would say it was definitely a success. I was expecting about 10 orders, to be honest, and I got 10 orders. So I was very happy. It met my expectations. I know I have a lot of followers on Instagram, but I think it's very important to recognize that followers do not equal sales. I can have 15,000 followers, but of those followers, only 10 people bought stickers on the first day, and that's okay. So many followers are just there for my content, are there for me, they're there for inspiration, they're there for entertainment. I think it's easy to assume, oh, this person has so many followers, they must make tons of sales, but that's not always the case. I'm super happy with 10 orders on the first day of my shop launch, especially since I told everyone, I was like, I have no idea how to ship things. I'm very scared. I hope your packages get to you okay. I was just really nervous about the whole process. So honestly, I'm really grateful that I didn't have too many orders because I think it relieved a lot of stress. I'm also glad that I didn't order a ton of shipping supplies because I'll probably end up upgrading things like my mailer size. It's a little snug, as you can see here while I'm packing. I offer two types of shipping. I offer untracked letter mail, and I offer tracked shipping, both in the US and internationally. Because some people don't want to pay $5 to ship stickers, and I understand that and I respect that, so I try my best to offer alternative, cheaper shipping options. You can also see that every order that I'm packing is packed a little bit differently, but I think by the end I figure out the system that works the best for me. Every time I watch the Pack With Me videos on Instagram or YouTube, all of the shops have the cutest packaging, and I think it was really tough for me not to fall into that trap. As much as I wanted to invest a lot of money into having super cute packaging, I really did my best to try to keep it on the more affordable side. I just bought colored mailers, I bought tissue paper, I printed my own stickers on sticker paper that I already had. I tried not to outsource my own stickers and get custom tissue paper for wrapping. I think those things might come later with time, but I think it's really important that up front I did not invest way too much money into my shipping supplies, because ultimately at the end of the day, my customers buy my products, they don't buy my shipping supplies, so it's good to have cute packaging, but I didn't want to waste too much money on it. But overall, my biggest advice for anyone starting a small business is to be really smart about your initial investments. Focus so much more on the quality of your products than fancy packaging. Make sure you really know that your products will sell well before you spend too much money on the products and before you get all your shipping supplies, and just do your best to research your audience. Try to see what kind of art they like, try to see if they resonate with your brand, try to figure out exactly who your audience is, like who are you going to market to, who are you expecting to buy your products, because that will help you sell your products a lot as well if you know exactly who you're supposed to market to. So yeah, I will finish packing this last order and then I'll give you a recap on all the things that I learned. I learned so many things from this shop launch. Oh my goodness. Overall, I'm really happy with how it turned out. There were just so many little tasks that I had to learn that added up to a lot of time in the end. Like learning how to use my thermal label printer took a ton of time. Shout out to my friend Grace, who bought my stickers and had the jankiest shipping label that I printed out for her, because it got like jammed in the machine and it like ripped, but the package got to her safely anyway. So thank you, Grace, for letting me practice on your package. I also learned how to ship internationally for the first time, which I had never done before. Shipping rates are kind of expensive, even just for a small little bubble mailer. I can't find a way to ship for any cheaper than $50. If you guys don't like birds, just click away now, because there's gonna be birds in these videos and I'm sorry. The other thing that I learned about shipping was how to integrate shipping with my website. So I currently use Wix for my website, and that's where my sales come from. So it took me a little while to set up Shippo, which is a third-party shipping service to give cheaper shipping costs. So I had to integrate Shippo and Wix to get that set up. That way all of my store orders go directly to Shippo and I don't have to send anything over, and then I'm able to just print labels directly off of Shippo. The other thing that I was really surprised about is my best sellers for my stickers. My best-selling cross-stitch patterns are not my best-selling sticker designs, which I think is interesting, even though they are exactly the same. So what some people want in a cross-stitch pattern, other people might want in a sticker. I was really excited that my cockatiel stickers were the best sellers, because those don't sell typically too much for my patterns, but I got a good amount of sticker orders for them. So that just goes to show, if you really like a design and you feel really confident about it but it's not selling, you could just try making it into a different product and it could do really well. But overall, if you're planning a shop launch, these are my top 3 recommendations for you. Number 1, I cannot recommend enough announcing it ahead of time. You should make it really clear to your audience exactly what you're going to drop, when you're going to drop it, how much it's going to cost, what are shipping options, because if people aren't really sure what to expect, they probably won't want to go to your website. I announced my shop launch about a week in advance, and I think that helped build up some momentum, so that way when it was time for the shop launch, people were already there and people were well aware that the shop launch was happening, so nobody missed it, nobody was confused. I think that helped a lot. The other tip that I would have is try to make your first shop launch as low investment as possible. I cannot stress this enough. I think in general, just having a business that is low investment is probably the best decision that I have made for my business as a whole, because although it's important to invest back into your business, if you have a product or if you have a business model that is low investment, it means that you get to keep more of your profits. That doesn't mean you have to sell digital products, that doesn't mean you have to sell stickers, but just in general, finding ways to cut your costs without decreasing the quality of your products, I think is essential in making sure that your business does well. The last piece of advice I have is something that I touched on earlier, but followers do not equal sales. I have 15,000 followers on Instagram, and at the end of the day, I only got 10 sales on the first day. For my digital patterns, I get more than 10 sales every day. But this was something new. This was physical products. People follow me for my digital cross-stitch patterns. People don't necessarily follow me for my physical products, so I really had no idea what to expect because I don't really know how my audience would respond to stickers. My audience likes cross-stitch patterns. My thought for stickers was, it seems like a lot of people like my art, but they don't cross-stitch, so I wanted to offer a way for people to get my art who don't cross-stitch, so that's why I thought stickers might do well. Don't be discouraged if you don't get a lot of sales on your first day. There could be so many reasons why you're not getting the sales that you are expecting. Overall, this was really fun, and I'm super excited to have another shop launch in the future. I think in the future I'm planning to make needle minders and more stickers, and I have so many other ideas in the far future of what I want to do with my shop, but I think this was a really good step one. So thank you guys so much for watching my first YouTube video, and I'll see you in the next one.